Hi everyone, this is Teacher Nori, and in this video we are going to take a deeper look into the different changes in matter, specifically phase change. We have learned that matter have different states, and that each state have different amounts of energy in them. Matter can change the state it is in by adding or removing energy. Phase change means to undergo physical change by changing the state the matter is currently on. Remember, the molecules of matter becomes excited or moves more when we add energy to it, and the molecules move slower when we remove energy from it. We must also remember that to know if we add energy to matter, its temperature will increase. On the other hand, to know if we remove energy from matter, its temperature will decrease. To check the temperature, we use a thermometer. This is a phase change diagram. In this diagram, we can see the different processes that a state of matter or a matter must undergo in order to change its state. We have to remember here that solids have the lowest amount of energy while plasmas have the highest amount of energy. So if we go from one state with a low amount of energy to a state with higher amount of energy, that means that we are adding energy to that matter. On the other hand, if we go from one state with a high amount of energy to a state with a lower amount of energy, then that means we are removing energy from the matter. In this diagram, vaporization means evaporation, and recombination is another term used for deionization. This chart is a summary of the phase change diagram. On one side, we have here the changes that adds heat, while on the other side, we have the changes that removes heat. So from changes that adds heat, we have from solid to liquid, it's called melting. From liquid to gas, it's called evaporation or vaporization. From solid to gas, it's called sublimation. From gas to plasma, it's called ionization. While changes that removes heat are from liquid to solid, it's called freezing. From gas to liquid, it's called condensation. From gas to solid, it's called deposition. And from plasma to gas, it's called deionization or recombination. This table is an example or shows us an example for each process. For example, for melting, we have ice to water. For evaporation, we have steam, water to steam. For sublimation, we have air freshener. You know, when you open the container, it's solid inside, but then it kinds of becomes smaller in time. That's sublimation. The ionization example of that is the release of energy of the sun as well as other stars. For ones that removes energy to the matter, we have for freezing, juice to ice candy. For condensation, we have water vapor to dew. For deposition, we have water vapor to frost. And for deionization or recombination, we have to turn off when turning off neon lights or when turning off fluorescent bulbs. In this video, we have learned about the phase changes and the phase change diagram. I hope that it can help us in understanding more the different physical changes that matter can undergo. Until next time!